What's going on, people? What's going on? What's going on? We are back in the building. We are back here doing what we do. Y'all know what? It's Wind Down Wednesday. And guess what we at? We're at the aftermath, baby. We're at the aftermath, bringing it to you. Y'all can hear the people over there. It's a bunch of men in here. We gonna get them on camera one week. But anyway, y'all know who I am. I'm Sandy. I'm sitting here with my girls.
Hey, Shanice. Wind Down Wednesday. We out here.
We out here at the mat.
Come get a drink. Come listen in.
We doing the music. We jamming. We doing whatever we do. So we need y'all to. Hey, Erica, what's going on, Erica? What's happening? That's how we do it. See how everybody did that? What up, E? So, we love you. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Hey, how about you go tell all the deacons, missionaries, saints, and friends that we at the aftermath right now, and we need y'all to come on over. Tune in to Tuck Radio Wind Down Wednesday because it's getting ready to go down. Okay, so y'all know we back. I told y'all we was coming back. Didn't I say we were coming back? I said we were coming back. I said we was coming back. So we back in the building. So we back here to talk to y'all about everything, but one thing in particular. But I'm Sandy. I got who?
Donetta.
Who?
Netta.
What?
Picture girl.
Did somebody say what? Picture, cheese. That's how we do it. In case you didn't know, we say cheese. But anyway, I'm sitting here with my girls. And you already know Shanice.
Shanice. What the deal is? Thank you guys for tuning in. If you get a chance, come down to Aftermath. Support. Come get a drink. Come laugh. Come kick it.
Come kick it with us at the aftermath. But
Got our girl.
we got our girl in the building.
In the building.
In the building.
What up, good people?
Do we need to tell you who she is? Or are we gonna let you tell her herself who she is?
Okay. Well,
Tell the people
know
who you
I
are.
am. I'm just a person, the chief, the person that they put in charge to manage the heathens, the alcoholics, the drunks, the sobers, all of it in aftermath. That's all I do. We just crack the whip and drink. Crack the whip and drink.
What's the address?
Hey, we at 4832 Section Avenue, located in Norwood, across the bridge from Vine Hill, right across the street from Ray Hamilton and Glen Park, in the parking lot. So it ain't no excuse why you can't get here. We got plenty of parking.
Plenty of parking. Did y'all hear that? Plenty of parking. So we need you to come on down, come on over, and grab this lemonade right here. But don't grab no lemonade, but grab you whatever your specialty drink is. But Steph ain't behind the counter right now. She ain't behind the bar right now because she with us. But she'll be back there shortly. So in the meantime, in the between time, let's get down to the nitty gritty, okay? So we know a show coming up on May 21st. We're back at the aftermath, and we're here to talk about the show that's coming up. It's a huge art show, and if you ain't got your ticket, I'm sorry for your luck. Because no, they better hurry up though, because it's gonna be sold out.
Right. Matter of fact, nice segue. I just copped 50 more tickets. Just print them up on the printer. That was it. 50 more tickets. So if you one of the lucky 50, come on in. The online is still open. So if you get to the online before you get to the ticket, then that means I got 1, 2, 3 extra tickets. But I got 50 hops ready.
50.
Let's go. Y'all heard it here first. That's Aftermath.
50 more tickets for you to get for the event that's on May 21st, 2023. So here is my question for you, Steph. Why art, first of all? Why that kind of art? Second of all, and the first time you started up until now, what's the difference?
So what did the gangsters say? I didn't choose the streets chose me. Art chose me. It was actually at an early age. I don't know if any of you remember. Y'all might be too young.
They might be.
It was a art. Well, it's still there, but they actually gave classes back then up at Eden Park, the art store. So I was actually there, but back then, money being tight, 5 of us, they like,
Right,
you can't
right.
continue.
Right.
So I just felt like it was something that was natural. I've always been creative, as most people say, with blinging out t-shirts, shoes. Shoes was the heaviest. I did 742 pairs of
My God.
blinged out shoes.
Now, do you still do the shoes?
Nope.
Why you stop?
Nope.
I need
You know
whatever.
what they say?
You stop.
Because they say work smarter, not harder.
But what if I need some shoes?
Hey, shoes was a bomb.
What if I need a pair of blinged out shoes?
And she knows she gonna get a pair. But now you didn't did put me on the spot so everybody else can be like, oh,
Now,
I ain't
well, let's just make it plain. Everybody ain't got that kind of end like I got that end. So don't go asking her for no shoes because she
for the
already said
record-
no. She already said no.
For the record, I have not just known Sandy. I go back to before I had a kid. My son is 30, so we're gonna go some years before that. So I always say this. I knew Sandy when Sandy had hair down here and it was brown.
The natural.
Sandy ain't always been
Yeah.
Sure, it's me.
yeah, I like that. Short and sweet. Sandy had hair down her back. Okay. Matter of fact, Courtney ain't nothing but a baby Sandy.
That's right. Well, yeah, kind of, sort of, kind of.
So, that part of art wasn't the traditional art, it was just being creative. So during the pandemic, we were hanging out at Fred's Clubhouse, and I would see stuff on YouTube, and I said, let me try this. Went to Michael's, bought the stuff, went back and did it. We just sitting there hanging out, playing cards, drinking, had some time. This was before curfew. So a gentleman came in, and it was on the table drying. He got excited about it. We all looking. He was like, how much is it? This will go great in my bathroom. And I was like, okay. He went home to bring his wife back. It wasn't even that big. It was probably like a 12 by 12. It wasn't big at all. So he was like, how much? I didn't know. So I just said $30. Everybody in the room looked at me like I was crazy. I'm like, is that too much?
No.
Well, hey, when you're
But
good
guess
like
what?
that,
You can't be greedy.
you
Right,
can't.
you gotta
I
start
agree.
somewhere.
I
You gotta
agree.
start somewhere.
Right.
So long story short, from that day, the pandemic in 2020 to now, I went on a group page, Black Girls Craft. You can't advertise in there, but you can show your work.
Mm-hmm.
So ladies were hitting me in the inbox. Just off of Black Girls Craft, during that first year of the pandemic, I did 147 paintings. Shipped off.
Wow.
Right.
Not local.
Right.
Shipped off.
Right.
Sometimes it takes you to go outside of
Cincinnati.
home. Yeah. So you be recognized.
I don't even know that I'm recognized. It's just I think they
Excuse
support
me.
it, or
Excuse
support it.
me. Who ain't recognized? Come on,
Support
wait a
it.
minute. Come on now.
Support it.
Who?
So, yeah.
But who don't recognize you though? And who doesn't recognize what you
But
do?
You know what they say? That's that time of area when you just Cincinnati. And I take that, I will take that because that has led to the first art show where I was like, I'm not an artist. I don't know anything about it. And a friend of mine said, if you don't believe in yourself, who will?
That's right.
And I live by that, so I get it. So I was like, yeah. So he came over and he said, listen, I got your first $1,000 for whatever you need to do. I couldn't say no. Found a venue. I said I was going to get 50 people together. 50 went to 254 tickets sold, 221 people present.
Hey. Yep.
And during that time, my sister was going through her heart condition. So we gave her jobs to do to keep her busy.
Right.
And one of her jobs, the only job, the first year, she made every single hors d'oeuvre that everyone ate. She
Rest
said,
in peace.
Yeah.
rest in peace.
We love her.
She sat at the table and made every single 300 some hors d'oeuvre she made herself. No matter. made them, packed them, and brought them. And she's not here with me for the second and the third.
Yeah.
She's here with me.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So the difference is, one, she's not there. Two, during that first year to this year, I've grown. I constantly watch other artists. I sometimes mimic the look, but put my own technique to it. And it's peaceful.
Yep, yep.
It's
It's
wow.
almost like therapeutic.
It's therapeutic, but it's wow to sit there and do something and give it to someone, and when they receive it, it's like the best thing that they had ever seen. And the one thing that I can say has changed is that more of our culture is coming out. More men are coming out this year, and they getting suited.
But why? Why do you think that is? Why do you think that there's more men coming out to your show
in the beginning,
now?
they told me because all the sexy ladies was there, so they came to watch. But overall, I've been told one is to be able to put clothes on. They said we don't have events enough to where they can put authentic clothes on, and I tell people nobody gets dressed up to go out anymore. I was gonna make it casual, but the people around me was like, we want to put clothes on,
Right.
so we put some clothes on. I think from the first year to the second year, I can actually tell you that I had more men purchasing art last year. It was, I would say the ratio was probably 70-30. Way more men bought art. I don't know if there's
Married men or single men? Because I can see the married men buying it because they're probably trying to buy a piece for their wife or or something like that. But like the single men, it's like, yeah, what you doing with that? Unless they buying it for their girl.
No, they buying it to decorate their homes. Nowadays, from when we probably were dating men, there's no more. To me, there's no more.
I'm still dating men. I'm just saying, I'm still dating them. She's talking about when we were dating. I'm still dating them.
There's no.
They married.
There's no single bachelor look to a home anymore. Men are getting just as creative. They're getting, and more men that are doing construction are designing and building their own spaces. So they want it to look just.
Some of them are. Just saying.
Some of them are. But I now think that majority of the men whom I'm accessible to are more into making sure that their house look nice. House, apartment, condo, whatever.
Is your house looking nice, dude? Let's ask the man over there at the bar. He look. Your house look nice. You need a picture, a piece of art. Okay, he said his house look nice. We got to ask the man in the building. What they house look like. Yeah. Show me something. Don't show me somebody else's house. Show me yours. So with the fact that Yolanda is no longer here, that was a big factor. And she told you how she got started because your mom was
my mom was very
creative.
Interior and food. She could, like myself, she could look at a book, look how it was put together and recreated, especially with food. My mom was known for her food.
She could cook. She could cook.
Now she put her foot, toe jam, couple elbows, everything in it. My sister cooked the same way. My brother cooks the same way. I cook, but I don't do desserts. I can burn the hell out of some Toll House cookies. So if you want some blackened cookies, I got you.
Some blackened Toll House. Cajun Toll House.
I got you. But food is art. Music is art. Being a DJ is artistic. If you don't know how to read the room, you can lose the crowd.
Absolutely.
One of the young ladies that I will have there is Roxanne Adams. She's a food artist. She does the charcuterie boards. But we're gonna have a grazing table is what I've been told it's called. The way she puts this food together is phenomenal, but it's artistic.
It's art.
It's putting the right colors together to match up, and the nuts and the berries and the fruits and the whatever just to where when you go through, you're not overlooking anything.
Right.
It's not all the truth here. It's spread out. Artistic. The entertainment.
Off the charts.
Can't wait.
So you mentioned entertainment. So the first time you did your show, how was the entertainment then compared to now? Because see, we're doing a comparison from when you first started, because everybody got to start somewhere. You know, you got to crawl before you walk, and then you got to walk before you run. But
the first year, we had Rick Sexton, but Rick was not completely all the way out the way he is now.
that is correct.
Let me put it this way: we had him at his humble beginning.
That's correct.
So he was with it. You know, we had him on. We even had him in Aftermath.
Sure did.
Had him in Aftermath. Had him at the Clubhouse. Had him at everything. But
And that's because of me. You know what I'm saying? That's because of me. I'm the reason why Rick is who he is right now. I'm just saying, me and my daughter, me and Courtney. But I digress. Continue, ma'am. I'm sorry. I just had to let the people know how Rick got to Cincinnati. But anyway, I digress. Networking. He need to pay me. That's what he needs to do.
Well, hello.
Just saying.
So this year's entertainment, I couldn't get who I wanted, but he does things in a way that makes it even better. So I don't want to tell you too much about the entertainment. Let's just say they're at their humble beginnings as well. Creative, sounds are extraordinary, and I can't wait for everyone.
You ain't ready.
To see them, hear them, just
You ain't ready.
be exposed to it. And let me say this: this will be their second time performing in front of African Americans, and they are African Americans. So they're excited. So that's another.
I'm excited. I'm always excited.
Hold up, time out. She doing all of this on me, but let me tell y'all, Sandy is actually the MC, the mistress of ceremony.
Yes, baby. Y'all better snap them fingers.
So you know, she high energy, high strung.
Are you laughing? No, ma'am. Okay, thanks.
Funniest thing she
Party
did
starter.
the last year was conversing with some people. She's on the microphone and she was like, hold up, wait a minute. Let me remind y'all, this is not a party. Y'all are here to buy art.
That's correct.
Oh my.
And this show on the 21st of May is the same thing. We gonna party. Well, we gonna party. There's a party after the party.
Yes, we are having an after party, which is why I'm Bougetto.
Does she say Bougetto?
Yes,
She did.
Bougetto.
Is that ghetto? Oh,
Bougie and ghetto.
mixed together.
Because the art show is going to be
Fancy. Proper.
The polish.
And
then
then
after
at the party,
A little ratchet.
Can I
A
put
little
on?
trash.
I need to throw on some blue jeans or something because I ain't gonna be able to dance in what I'm wearing. I can. Don't get it twisted.
yeah.
Okay, facts. Okay, I'm just saying it don't matter.
We're not going completely jeans. We still gonna be dressed
Fancy.
No sneakers, no jeans, no white tees, no jogging suits, no throwbacks.
Classy.
Put some clothes on.
Yeah.
So Erica said the reason why she is doing what she's doing is because of you. She said, I thank God for Stephanie. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't ever touch a t-shirt to customize it. So that was from Erica. Erica, thank you so very much.
Honey bunny.
Because I think a lot of people.
She's one of your number one fans.
Yeah, here.
I almost hear about you every day.
So again, let me go back.
She loves her stuff.
Eric and I didn't just meet.
Yeah.
Eric and I go back to when she was in probably junior high school. She went to school with another one of my sisters, and they grew up together. And of course, by me being a big sister, so I've known Erica for a bajillion Godzilla dinosaur years as well. And yes, Erica would have me out of her house at 5 in the morning, working on t-shirts. And I would get up out my bed and do it.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you don't have a social life.
Yeah, hey. Even if you had a social life, it's almost like it's something that you wanted to do because this is what you've been doing for a long time. You ain't just started this.
And you know what? If that doesn't show how, first off, several things. Women can work together. Black women can work together. There is enough money out here for everybody. Because once she started, I told her I'm done. You can have it all.
And it's rare to have women have the courage. You know what I mean? Everybody wants, I got this, I don't want to share it, but
But the thing
you
is,
showed her, you shared it.
if you look up and see how many people actually reside in the city of Cincinnati alone,
Plenty of room.
McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, Pizza Hut, they not worried about the next person. They open up their doors from whatever day to whatever hours, and they get who they get.
Yep.
They ain't out here trying to slander the next person. And we got to get away from that as human beings. It ain't even just a race thing, it's a human being thing. This stuff goes back to businessmen cutthroat each other to get business, stealing customers. If I got to steal a customer, you know for me to steal. Because the same way you come to me is the same way you leave
Absolutely.
me.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
much props,
Brother.
Erica.
Brother. Much props. But listen, here's my thing. Since we talking about women in business, we talking about women in business. Let me tell y'all, first of all, we're at the Aftermath, and it's Wind Down Wednesday. If you ain't got nothing to do Monday through Sunday, you know, they open 7 days a week. They open at 4 o'clock every single day, unless it's some kind of special event going on. They're open early. But we are over here at the Aftermath. No, we're not in Cincinnati. We're in Norwood, Ohio. The Aftermath. Look them up. We located somewhere on somebody's street. What's the street?
Section Avenue.
I used to know the address because when we were in here, it's our first time back since COVID. But we are back in the building. Let me let y'all know.
We're not just a bar. We're actually like family. Like I really wish you could see all the people that are sitting over there. They've grown up with each other. They hung out with each other. They did road trips. It's everything. We do bar crawls. We got a camping. We got camping coming up.
Camping coming up.
We go camping June 1st through the 4th out in the woods. Last year it was 300 people in the woods.
I got my spot already up front.
Not one single. Well,
I know where.
matter of fact, we get ready to be here 4 years. We get ready to be here 4 years. Not one single phone call to the police department.
What I'm talking about.
They don't hang out here. They don't sit in the parking lot. They actually come and check on us. If something going on, they come in here and like, staff, everything good? We good. We good.
That's what I'm talking about. And that's that communication and grown folks. It don't matter. In the Aftermath, you ain't got to dress up. Here's what I didn't like. So I knew somebody that thought the Aftermath was beneath them. That's all they thought the Aftermath was beneath them. The Aftermath, they thought they was bougie.
No, they were just bougie.
No, they thought they were, but I really don't think they were. They thought they were, and they thought that the Aftermath was beneath them. Let me tell you something. The Aftermath is like the black neighborhood cheers. That's correct.
We, as they said, we got a whole lot of money in here. We got doctors, we got nurse practitioners, we've got judges, we've got politicians, we've got retired sergeants, we've got real estate agents, we've got school teachers, we've got nurses, not just regular nurses that work in the ER or trauma nurses,
Yes.
Head heart nurses. We've got
Captains from the fire department,
captains from
chiefs
the
from the fire
all of
department.
that.
You name it, we got it.
We've got retirees. Our age demographic is probably roughly about 42, 43 and up.
And we got those millionaires that build their own business from the ground up. And this mother sucker, you best to recognize who come in the aftermath. So if you ain't never been in the aftermath, I'm sorry for you. But that's where we are. We back on Wednesdays. How about that? We back on Wednesdays. Don't play with us.
They back on Wednesdays.
Because don't play with us, because this is what we used to do. We've done this before and we back at it again. So moving right along, let me ask you this question, because we talked about it briefly. And Erica said, Stephanie is not a gatekeeper. She shares her knowledge and gift. And we appreciate that. But everybody don't appreciate that, because you got a few haters in the corner. You got a few haters in the corner. It's unfortunate that some of those haters are black women. So explain to me, why do black women be hating on Stephanie Simmons the way they do? And you and I know, and y'all know, they do. Holla at your girl with that one. Because you know, all black women, let's just keep it on, all black women don't get along. They do not get along. And when they see you successful and moving up and doing what they probably wish and hope they did or could do, then they gonna, hate on you.
And then I'm the most lovable person you can. If you are stuck, we take people home.
Yep.
If you ain't got no money, I'm gonna reach in my pocket and I'm gonna give it to you. Now, if you say borrow, I want my money back. Now, if you say Stephanie, can I have $5?
That's a different story.
And if I got $5, I'm gonna give it to you. We feed people in here. I cook and feed these people out my own pocket. It's not aftermath money. And I'm talking crab, boils,
Yes.
steaks, and I don't even eat red meat.
And me either.
I don't eat red meat. I don't eat pork.
Nope.
I cook it. I cook it in some different pots and pans. I don't cook them in my good ones. But I cook it and I bring it in here. People have called me and said, hey, we got a repast, but we want to come there at noon. We don't open till 4, but guess what? We open up. We open up. A lot of people don't like rooms. We have rooms in here.
Yep.
And the reason we have rooms is why Aftermath is successful. It's why we don't have police coming here. It's why we don't have fights and breakouts. It's why these people respect me. And they're more of the security than the security I got.
I would say they are.
You know what I mean? If there is, I have no problem correcting myself. You know what? Done it, I apologize.
Hold on,
I
wait.
didn't know that.
What she said? Hold on, wait, I got to correct her. What you call her?
What is this?
Okay, I thought I heard Donnell or something.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Good girl. Good girl.
But wait,
Good girl.
this is the reason why. This is the reason. Wait, this is the reason
No,
why
I
I
would
did
have
that.
said
Oh, no.
But
Yeah.
wait, but this is the reason why I did this though, because she will correct somebody on pronouncing her name wrong. But I carry on.
I mean, I try to listen when people tell me
You
that.
got it.
If nothing more, I might shorten it, But none of this is personal. This
But for some
is
women,
a business.
some women, for what you do, it's personal for them, and I can't.
It's not though, because when I swear to God, y'all, when I go home, I'm going to sleep, or I'm binge watching something. I don't take this home, and I don't take this home. None of this. And I had to grow to be that way. I just turned 54. Let me put it this way. I don't hate nobody. I may dislike your way.
I get that.
And we get into a situation where I might have had to correct you on something, but you are a friend, so because she did, now you don't. But I got no beef with you. She really ain't got a beef with me. It's just we don't like.
And nothing's wrong with that. We can agree to
even got a
disagree.
system in here that if people don't get along, we got a black curtain. Go behind the black curtain and answer that. Answer that.
And take a deep breath.
Because in here, it's not just you. When Fred and his partner is not here, I am responsible for every single person in here. Whether you're a man or a woman, you could be 6 feet tall, weigh 300 pounds. You're still my responsibility. Because as the staff, the bartenders give you liquor to consume, I have to know when to cut you off to be safe. I have to know when to take your keys. I have to know when I can pick up your phone and say, hey, this Stephanie at Aftermath. I can put her in an Uber or you can pick her up.
Yeah.
We do that here.
That's family though.
We do that here. I've been doing that at any bar, every bar that I've ever been a part of. Because guess what? You leave here, there's an accident. First thing they gonna say, well, you was drinking. She
Right.
was drinking and
Right.
Aftermath.
Oh, I know that. That's a fact.
All too
That's
well.
a fact.
So guess what I don't want it to be? You could be mad at me tonight for saving your life tonight. Come back tomorrow and be like, damn, Steph, my bad. And we gonna do it all over again
Right.
with safety.
Right.
We even give you BCs to help you balance it out. Anybody in here will be glad to take you home. Our security will walk you out.
If they got security,
You can tell me, oh, I'm just parked right there. But if them lights ain't on, that's not an argument for debate. And your mates will know when you are at Aftermath, they can go to sleep. I have a couple in here, love them to the moon and back. He was ready to go. She was not. He said, all right, I'll see you when you get home. And she don't even drive. She went home. Somebody came. She got her. He sent a link for her, but he knew she was safe. Vice versa. Woman ain't got to worry about nothing in here.
they don't.
On the surface.
Right.
I don't know about nothing.
But
I don't know I'm doing that person.
they still have something against you as a woman in Cincinnati or whomever. Because the women, this is me, and I'm not from here. I've been here entirely too long, and I tell people that all the time. And what I've seen is, if they don't like you, they don't like you. If they don't want to accept you, they're not going to accept you. But they are so territorial
And clicky.
and cliquish with their friends, you know. And I ain't about that because y'all know me. I say no new friends in a heartbeat, and I truly mean that. There's different levels of friendship. There are truly different levels. Everybody don't come to my house. I mean,
Let's say, wait.
everybody don't come to my house.
But you know what? I'm gonna agree to disagree with you on the no new friends.
I ain't doing that. I got
And
enough.
I
I
say
got
this
enough
why.
space. I
Guess
got enough.
what?
I got enough. I ain't
You
got no
introduced
space.
me to her. She doesn't have to be a friend, but she may be a contact that can help me down the road.
I get that.
So guess what? I'm going with you and my sister.
I get that.
Past was the same.
It
It ain't
was.
about no new friends.
For
You gotta
me,
be
it is.
friends. I mean friends, because a lot of people use that word
Loosely. Loosely.
I'm all up for meeting new people. All up. I went to an art show with Tiffany Hardy.
Yep.
She introduced me to several people, including the artists. I'm talking to this one gentleman, and he was like, "Yeah, I live on this part of town." And I was like, "Oh, I live on this part of town." He's like, "Yeah, you know, my parents up in this house." Da, 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 da. He says, "I live on this street." I live on this street.
Right.
He says, "My address is da da da." I said, "My bad, da da da." He's like, "Oh, I have to introduce you to the neighbors, and I need to." Now, I live at the cool end. They live up at the bougie end.
Right.
You know, and I said, "Bet I'm driving home. Never would have paid this man any attention. Driving home, and I was going to an event, and I had some the bride thingies in my head, and I just got my makeup done. So I didn't have to get out of the house. I went to go get my makeup done. I came back. And I saw him, and I wanted to stop. And I was like, nope, I got these. I'm going to keep on. I'm going to catch them on the next day. So I said to say, you never know.
You don't know.
Who. And then another gentleman that she introduced me to, he gave me his business card. He said, I want you to email me about your show. I emailed him. I don't get it. He never contacted me back, but I go to check, track the money. I call it money thing. Track. He done about 14.
That means he coming in the building.
First.
But I
And
get that.
He's of the executive level.
I get that. But for me, I can introduce you to anybody. I mean, because I know a lot of people.
Right.
But my whole thing is, for me, I don't need you. I'm gonna introduce you to somebody. We can hang out and do whatever, but I still don't need you as a friend, especially if you're a woman, because I know how they are. And with you being who you are and what you're doing, because this art show is off the charts. I'm gonna tell y'all, this off the charts. And if you ain't there, then sorry for your luck. But you need to be buying your ticket because she just got 50 extra tickets. But it's gonna be off the chain.
The 50 extra tickets once sold will put me at 300. And a lot of people that came last year couldn't come this year due to travel, family obligations, vacations. And there's a couple people that say, Steph, I'll never be able to come if it's always around this time. And I'm okay with that. But it's around the time of my mom's passing, so that's not going to change. If for some reason it should, the only other date it's going to go to is around June 29th, and it's her birthday.
That's it.
So that's about as good as I can get. It really means a lot to me, to everyone that has supported consecutively from the first year to second year to this year, or from the first year to this year to never being, and this will be their first year. I'm excited. I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I could have never in a million years thought it would be someone like me bringing something like this to make people want to come out.
That's right.
It's amazing. And again, you know, the crazy part is I would say for every one woman that doesn't like me, I got 3 who do.
You already know this.
So I'll take the higher statistic and, you know, keep it moving.
And I agree with that.
I want to say one thing. Stephanie really can't answer why people don't like her. Only the people that don't like you can really answer.
Well,
that.
wait a minute. She might be able to, because she know a couple, and I think they have exposed themselves. I think they didn't expose themselves. That's the reason why they don't. But you know, with what she does, the 3 of us could sit here and say we can pretty much almost know why they don't care for her. We can almost know. Look at her. Look how she carry herself. Look at what she does. Look at how successful she is. A lot of people,
But I don't have that mindset.
You don't. I don't.
So I can congratulate you.
We
I can't
don't.
relate to somebody that's gonna hate on you because of those things.
But wait, she know.
We all get haters. We ain't my job to worry about who.
But she know.
Or try to relate to
That's
that.
your issue.
But here's my
That
thing.
ain't my issue.
It ain't gonna be my issue. It ain't gonna ever be my issue. But we know it happens.
Oh, absolutely.
There are individuals that she and I know that's been like, hey, say picture, but you know, and then all of a sudden they ain't like it. For what reason? She know. I may
don't like
know.
themselves,
They probably don't.
you know.
But she know and I know, but you know, when I say I ask that question because I see the successfulness in her. I see people know her. I see when they ride in them 3-wheelers that I'm gonna get me one too. That people don't like that. And unfortunately, it's women that don't like that. But women don't like that because they can't do what she do. I'm just telling you. I mean, I'm just saying. We never would entertain it, but it's out there.
Speaking of 3-wheelers, they actually sponsored us, but I mean, I guess maybe us giving them a good $60,000, $80,000 between all of us that have purchased.
Right?
But they still could have said no, and they did. So I'm superly
My point.
excited about that because that's actually a corporate sponsorship.
Right.
So a lot of doors have told me no because I wasn't at this level to give, and it's okay because when I do, I'm gonna be right back there. No, don't mean no to me. No, just mean get your game up. That part,
Not right now.
that part, young man, that part.
But that's what I'm saying. Everybody can't do that.
You know what, y'all? The crazy part is people ask me why I do it, how I do it. I'm self-taught. No one has ever given me anything but my parents, and that was knowledge on how to get it. And then I exceeded what they told me and added a little bit. And I can get sick, I can get from you, I can get from you, I can get from you. And I take all of that and I figure it out how to. This ain't nothing but a hard, strong, long hustle.
A hustle.
I just want to keep the truck I drive. I want to stay in the home I'm in. I want to pay the bill that keeps me on this phone. I just want to pay my bills.
It's the simple things in life. In other words,
Because
it's the
it ain't
simple
even
things.
travel. I have not been on a vacation in Victor, but I'm gonna start because I'm realizing, like they say, life is short. There's not
Yep.
one place that I have a desire to go to other than to Santorini, Greece. And that's because it's superly artistic outside of Italy.
My baby been there. She was there already 3 or 4 weeks ago. Anyway, I digress. Anyway,
It's a gift.
it's a gift, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. How do you come up with your art, though? How do you come up with the pieces? How do you
You know
come
what?
up
It's so
with what
funny
you do?
because it's just whatever. There's nothing. I have this. I'm gonna show y'all the piece. Y'all gotta come to the show to see.
You got to come to the show and see it.
I was sitting and talking to a friend of mine, and he was saying, we was having this big philosophical discussion, and he was like, there's more to life than Black Lives Matter. And I agree. We got a lot of stuff. So what he said to me was, words matter. Words matter.
But we often say that because we say words hurt more than probably some of anything. You can never hit me, but what you say to me may hurt me more than that punch that you're trying to throw and you connect, because you probably ain't gonna connect. But the thing is, your words can hurt somebody more than anything. But words have a strong impact. Absolutely, because once you say
You
it,
can
you say it.
apologize, but it's stuck in the brain.
It's already been said.
Yeah.
All right, so this is this piece took me 7.5 hours to do. I got there roughly about 9:30. I wasn't finished until I was finished, and it was early dawn.
Oh. I like that right there.
So I feel like these are what words matter. So y'all gotta come to the art show to see what I just showed.
Did y'all hear? Y'all see all three of us like, oh, wow. Yeah, that was good. That one was good. So is that the piece you auctioning off?
So that costs money and overhead. So I kind of like my lightweight overhead right now.
So my question,
It might grow today.
is that the piece we auctioning? I mean, we bid now.
I don't know because I got another one.
Well, let's do 2 pieces then. I'm trying to make some money. I'm just trying. It's what I do. I help folks make money. You know what I'm saying? I put money in folks' pockets.
I don't know.
I ain't worried about mine. I just try to bless somebody else. I'm like, we need to.
And that is true.
We need to figure it out.
We'll see. I still got a ways to go. I still got a few to go. So when I leave here, I'm going back to the slab and create. But I love it. I like it. Once again, anyone who already owns a piece, thank you. It's just weird. It's to me, if this feeling is anything like a musician, vocal artist feels when they know that people are buying their music and listening to it in their homes. Oh my God. It is. And speaking of artists and music, say a prayer for Jamie Foxx.
Yes.
Say a prayer for him.
Absolutely.
They said it's getting closer to that way than this way. I'm just reading. I don't know. But I'm just saying, if we all can say a prayer, outside of being all of that, he's a human.
Yes, he
and
is.
deserves life like all of us do.
Hard worker. And hard work pays off. And hard work paid off for him. And hard work is paying off for you. So May 21st, 2023, tell the people where you gonna be, but how they need to buy a ticket.
May 21st, Phillips Event Center, which is located in Northside. It's gonna come off of Spring Road, turn on the Crawford, turn on the Spring Lawn, 1364 Spring Lawn. It starts at 3 p.m. I highly suggest that you are there at 3 so you do not miss out. I have an amazing event planner. Alyssa Lynn. I love you. Amazing event planner that is putting together some. Oh my God. I don't even want to see all of it. I've been getting bits and snidgets. Sandy knows more than me.
I do.
Come out. And then there is going to be an after party. This is the first time that it's been mentioned. From 8 to 11. Everyone is welcome. It'll be admission of $15 ahead of time. It'll be 20 on the night of. Come out. I got some. I think I got a dope DJ talk, but I don't know if it was a confirmation. But she's dope.
Oh, it's gonna be a confirmation.
And tickets are $50, and what that entails is complimentary wine until it runs out, hors d'oeuvres, a light bite, entertainment, and just an amazing view. Just an amazing, it's gonna be amazing.
It's beautiful.
It's gonna be amazing.
It's beautiful. We all gonna be there. So if you ain't there, you gonna miss us, and you definitely gonna miss the show.
And these ladies, let me tell y'all, the ladies is coming fire.
I might have to change again.
The
I might have to do
ladies-
a double change. I might have to do. Oh, my bad. Oh, it's Stephanie's event. I thought I was gonna have to do change.
I mean, you know, when they had the host on TV, they keep changing.
I know. I mean, my bad. I digress. I thought
We definitely gotta get her, y'all.
Man,
because
she
she
is
get out of hand. Get out of hand.
I mean, it's going down. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Major thanks to every single sponsor on all 4 levels that we've had. You know, Sandy, Tuck Radio is definitely a sponsor.
In the building.
In the building, Half Price Brew, Mikasa and Sukasa, Rock Shades, Pour Me One, Resilient Transport, Creative Strength. There's a bunch of them, y'all. And I'm thankful. Because without them, I couldn't get all of what we're doing.
It's going down.
It takes sponsorship.
It takes a village, and it's beyond the village that's doing this.
Watch, tune in to Tuck Radio every Wednesday to see these beautiful women doing something, bringing other people in here to expose Aftermath and bringing you in here to expose Aftermath with hot topics, cold topics,
Old topics.
the topics people don't want to talk about.
Spicy topics,
You name it, and you never know what we're gonna talk about because we talk about everything. And at the end of the day, you know, sometimes we do a first drink on us. I'm just saying, sometimes. Just depends on what day and how we feel. But we got to get you here at the Aftermath first because we are back in the building. We used to be here. We were here before the pandemic.
Shut us down. We would have still been sitting in here.
But the pandemic
Said,
shut us down. So we're back. We had to wait till some things kind of got out of the way, some logistical things, but we're back in this mother sucker. So you better tell somebody. I want you to tell all the deacons, missionaries, saints, and friends that we are back in the Aftermath. Every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, unless we tell you something otherwise, we'll be back in the building. We don't know what we're going to talk about next week, but we don't care what we talk about next week. We want you here. But what we do care about is you get your ticket for May 21st, 2023 for the art show because it's going down. And if you don't want to be there, don't ask me what happened. Don't ask me. Don't.
And if you can't be there, donate.
I was going to say donate.
There is a donation button in there, which actually I forgot about this. We're going to auction off a painting, and part of the proceeds is going to go somewhere. We haven't
Make that
made
decision
that
yet.
decision yet, but part of those proceeds. So, but the donation part, definitely part of those proceeds will go. And next year, hopefully, I'll be able to set it up to where a school, a student, I'll actually have other artists in the building next year.
And we're working on scholarship fund.
What about like an art contest? And the best art piece get auctioned off to
Y'all heard it from her.
Yeah, we always.
Are you doing
We
something?
always, I got a sister that can draw.
Oh, she gonna put her sister out there instead of her.
I'm a scribble.
Well, that's
I'm a hoe. I'm a scribble.
hey, that scribble might make it too.
I'm gonna do what Sandy did.
No,
I'm gonna do what
My,
Sandy did to her
um,
posters. It's gonna be a mess.
my 4-year-old grandson.
Close to school.
My 4-year-old
My
grandson is
masterpiece.
want to make a painting, so somebody better buy his painting and make him feel good. Because
That's
he
right.
told me, he said, Gigi, I want to paint, and I want it to be in your show. So I gotta let him paint and put his in there.
We all about that. That's what we all about.
baby.
We all about them babies. We sure are. Because
And the money that whoever purchases that piece, that money is going directly into his savings account.
damn,
He got his own savings account.
you heard it. You heard it right here first. And we're gonna take a pic. That a picture needs to be next to that painting of that baby. I'm just saying. You know, we always
Or
coming
I
up
might
with
have
some
him
kind.
wearing a tuxedo
Or he
again.
might be there. That's right. We never know. But we always coming up with some ideas here first. And you're gonna always hear it here first because you're gonna hear it nowhere else. So we're gonna need y'all to go ahead on and check us out. But in the meantime, in the between time, y'all know how we do it. We done come to the part of that show where we like to leave you with some positive quotes and some positive thoughts to get you through the rest of the weekend. Bear with this weather because this weather is fickle. This weather is like it's having hot flashes. It's like a woman with hot flashes. That's what this weather like. It's like a woman with hot flashes. 1 minute is nice, 1 minute is cold. So bear with the weather, but you know we're back out here. We're doing what we do. We'll be on the spot right here at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Every single week.
Every
And if you
week.
have comments, concerns, or topics that you want us to talk about, make sure you put it in the inbox, my Tech Radio page, my page, her page, her page.
I'm gonna just leave a book here and let all of you guys right there down because they be having chapters.
Hey, we gon'
They have topics.
and we recommend that you come back because yeah,
Baby, listen.
now we
They
get
have topics
Baby.
in here.
but we gonna bring a man or two up in here with us. Hopefully we'll have one next week. We'll see what happens. It's always good to have a male's perspective because you hear from us all the time. We talk about everything. My thing is big ding-a-ling, short ding-a-ling, you know, big, no ding-a-ling, you know. I'm just saying, big woman, skinny woman like me, you know, mediocre woman. I mean, so the size matter. The size matter. I mean, I digress. Yeah, hold that thought because we can't answer that for you. Well, yes we can, but we ain't gonna answer it tonight. Another time. In the meantime, in between time, hey, come out May 21st, 2023 to the art show. It'll be posted on my page. It's posted everywhere. You're going to hear about it. We're going to keep talking about it. We'll even talk about it next week to make sure that when we get up to the 21st, if you ain't got your ticket, you're going to wish you would have been there because we're not going to hear you ask us what happened and how was it. And I'm going to say you should have been there. So we'll come to the piece and the point and the time in this show where we want us to leave you with something good and something positive for the remainder of the week. And hopefully you can ride on it until we see you next time. So, with that being said, what you got, Steph, for the people?
If you mind the business that pays you, you'll never have to worry about the drama that surrounds you.
Well,
Repeat that. Say that again.
If you mind the business that pays you, you'll never have to worry about the drama that surrounds you.
that part.
That's how she maneuvers.
That part.
Facts. That was real. Church.
Amen, Jesus.
You got out of line. I say tap into your gifts. Tap into whatever your gifts are. Because they always say when it's a gift, it's not a job. So you'll be blessed. Tap into your gift.
So me, y'all. So mine is dedicated to Steph. Since I've met her, I have seen nothing but company. And I admire that from her. So if y'all want to follow somebody, follow Steph. Because she's a good leader.
It's me, boo. Do you, be you, and don't worry about nobody else because only you know what you want in life. Move the way you want to move. And with that being said, positive in, positive out. And y'all know it's always better to give than it is to receive. And we'll see you on next Wednesday. Peace out.